Most people following NFL free agency know the story by now. Deshaun Watson wanted to go to Atlanta. He wanted to go. The rumors were he called. He wanted to be there. And see, he wanted to be there because he's been looking for a situation that is positive for black quarterbacks. It's not exactly been positive for black quarterbacks in the past, but just in general right now. He remembers the past with Deion Sanders and the culture they used to have in Atlanta. He remembers Michael Vick and the culture they had for a short time there. He wanted to bring it back. He wanted this. This was a slam dunk. This was a home run. This was everything in between. This was 28-3 in the first half of the Super Bowl. And what happened when there was 28-3 at the half of the Super Bowl? They lost it. They lost him. Everybody knows this. Deshaun Watson is now a Cleveland Brown. $230 million, $150 million basically guaranteed. The other $80 million might as well be. Atlanta seems to always screw this up. They always do. I don't have a reasoning why they screwed this one up, but they did. But now they messed up big. Now they have to kiss Matt Ryan's ass. And see, Matt Ryan's been around since what, 2008? He's been their world ever since all of this, 2007, 2008, something like that. Ever since Michael Vick was basically out of the game for a few years, a couple of different years, he had to go somewhere else. After he was basically banished from Atlanta, it became Matt Ryan's show. Completely out of the blue, became Matt Ryan's show. And he's done everything he could for that city, especially during a time when when a lot of the population wanted Vic back. He stuck with them. He did everything for that community, put his money into the community. He went to win for it. He loved it. He loves Atlanta. But in the midst of it, we have this whole ridiculousness. There was rumors that Matt Ryan was told about everything and then he'd work around with them. His sister says no. His sister tweeted out, nope, he wasn't told at all. So then there's more rumors right now that he's put his house up. He put his house up for sale. It's on the market. And now this happens. And now there is a rumor that he's going to have 3 years. He wants a 3-year contract with all the money in the world to stay. Now Atlanta, they're in a big conundrum because they blew this. Half the fans are livid, but half the fans will also be absolutely apoplectic, without a question, if they lose this. If they let him go without any kind of replacement at all. If they lose him like this. They're in a horrible situation. What do? You do those 3 years. He's getting older and he's not that much better and he's not right. Matt Ryan's not right for this offense right now, the Arthur Smith offense. He's not right for it. But what do you do for something like this? There's only one. See, there's two solutions. You give him the 3 years and half the fans are still irritated, but you've kind of saved the situation. At least he's there. At least you're not having Josh Rosen as a week 1 starter. Or anybody else for that matter. At least it isn't the Joey Harrington of the world become the week 1 starter. At least it's not that. Or, you could have had a situation taken care. You could have had the situation taken care of if you drafted Justin Fields to begin with. And guess what? He is a Chicago Bear. I'm happy he's a Chicago Bear. Despite Matt Nagy, he made some gorgeous throws, beautiful throws, and and some great plays, gorgeous plays. Despite Matt Nagy, gee, what did that sound like with the other quarterback in the past? See, they had to do it despite Matt Nagy. He had to do it despite Matt Nagy. But here's the thing. Now and the thing is, he's probably going to succeed with Eberflus, and he's probably going to succeed in every which way with this new offense. Fields will. But it took him a year and being 2-8 in the first year to do that. He wouldn't have been this way. He wouldn't have been this way with Arthur Smith's offense. Not in the first place. Arthur Smith's a much better coach. He's a much better coach than Matt Nagy by 100 miles. So they screwed up on that one, not getting Justin Fields. So what do you do? What do you do if you're Atlanta now? Do you risk losing? Do you risk having irritated Matt Ryan to the, especially if the sister was right and he wasn't told anything about this, now you have to kiss his ass. What do you do? Do you try to trade for Justin Fields, even with that's a rookie contract right now, and it now irritates the Chicago Bears fans? Have Matt Ryan for a Justin Fields? Do you try to do that? See, I don't know. That's just nothing but conjecture on my end. I'm the only one been saying it right now. Do you try doing something like that, though, to try to salvage a situation? To try to keep the fans happy? Because Justin Fields would have made the fans happy. He's in Atlanta right now working with Colin Kaepernick. He's in here right now. He's at Georgia Tech. He's there. He doesn't have far to go. Do you try again? Or do you go get Matt Ryan his 3 years? And most likely, unless you get a brand new offense that will fit Matt Ryan, have a bunch of 7-8 win seasons. And then he's rich and he's retired. I know darn good and well Arthur Blank does not want to lose Matt Ryan, but they really blew up this situation. They blew it up bad. Ball's in your court, Atlanta. And don't forget tonight, Sunday and every Sunday night, is Basket Bros. Basket Bros on Sideline Sports. Have a good day.